Hello everyone, my name is Louis Vesho, and I'm here with Ryan Mackerlin, who I'm sure you've seen before. He's our General Manager, and my son Louis Vesho Jr. We're here at our Maple location, funeral home, at 211 McNaughton Road, just off of Major Mackenzie, east of Keele Street. We're standing in the foyer, and we're here to give you a brief tour of the location. And as well, then we'd like to go into one of our arrangement offices, being that we've entered into a red zone within our 3 funeral home chapel communities. We thought we'd have this video to go over what the ongoing protocols are for visitations and funerals that have been set out by the Bereavement Authority of Ontario. So we hope to answer all of your questions that you might already have, and especially going into a red zone. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, we're here to protect your family safety, our community safety, and of course, the safety of all our staff. So please follow me as we walk throughout the foyer of the funeral home, and we'll get into the arrangement offices. So here we are in our foyer. Everything in the funeral home has been fully renovated. And by the way, we have Chris Mata, our location manager, who you cannot see, but he is holding the camera as steady as he can. We're coming down into the foyer hallway of our visitation rooms. And maybe Chris can take a little quick shot of the St. George room for our Orthodox community. Okay, and we'll come this way. This will be another visitation room, our San Padre Pio Chapel. We have 2 other rooms down the hall, chapel, which has pews, and we have video streaming, live streaming throughout the funeral home for those that prefer to not be here due to COVID. So all the funeral home is set up for live streaming, and as well we have overflow video wiring, where if we have a chapel service, we can socially distance our guests into another visitation room to make it even more safe for them. So we'll make our way down this hallway here, and we'll go into our arrangement office. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we've entered a red zone due to COVID and the pandemic within our funeral home communities of our 3 locations. That would be for our Woodbridge Chapel, the Maple Chapel that we're here today, and our Toronto location as well. We'd like to refresh the community as to the protocols, or I like to call them as to the safety ingredients of the Bereavement Authority of Ontario that we need to follow ongoingly. And one of those is that when you come to a visitation, you would have to sign in to attend the visitation. So I have here Ryan, who's going to walk us through on our website so that it will be easier for you to do this at home if you need to attend a funeral visitation. So if you turn to the screen that we've already set up, you'll see on the screen a icon, Vesho Memorial Service, which we set up for our memorial service that we conducted on Saturday that just passed. If you click on that and you scroll down to the visitation slot, you'll see the RSVP blue button, so you click on that. And now you have this screen which will show the visitation day, the location, and the time slots. Now the time slots are listed for you. So let's say, for example, we're gonna go with a 5:30 to 5:45 p.m. time slot. There's 20 spots remaining. You click on that, it turns green, you go to the bottom, and at the bottom you would fill out the necessary information required. So you have your name, your phone number, and your email address. And if you're bringing others with you, you'd have to fill out the amount of guests that will be attending. And of course, you'd have to put their name, their phone number, and at the bottom you will click I am not a robot and answer the questions. And you will submit your RSVP. When you submit, you'll get a confirmation your response has been received. You will receive an email which will confirm all the information. Now, with that email, if you need to change your appointment time or cancel your appointment time, you can do it through that same email that you've received. Ladies and gentlemen, this system is very efficient, it's very easy to use, and it makes our job a lot easier in the sense that once the RSVPs have been completed, we download the RSVP sheets, we provide them to our foyer staff, and when you arrive at the funeral home, you will be checked off as being present. Our staff will check your body temperature. Masks are mandatory. If you don't have a mask, of course, we will supply it. Gloves as well. If you feel more comfortable, we have all the sizes that you would need to attend the visitation. All of our funeral homes are as well connected with the live stream system. So if families prefer to want their loved ones' visitation periods, chapel services, even the church service, we can live stream the visitations and the services for the convenience of those that prefer not to attend the visitation as well. Now, we have slots available for visitations. At our Woodbridge and Toronto locations, the slots are either 1 to 4 p.m. or 5 to 9 p.m. 9 is just a number. We can change 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. We would definitely elongate the visitation periods to give the dignity and respect to your loved ones and to your family, and the convenience of your friends to come by appointment only, honoring and respecting all of the BAO directives. This is our mandate, and keeping our staff safe, your family safe, and our community safe. Now, if you're looking for a longer visitation period, the traditional 2-day visitation period, this is where we can facilitate and accommodate your family through our Maple location. Why? Because Maple is a new funeral home. We have the luxury of having the multiple locations. Maple does not have the volume of funerals that our other funeral homes have currently. Therefore, we have much more space available time-wise to accommodate 2 days visitations. Maple is not far from Woodbridge. It's a beautiful facility, as we pointed out already initially in the video. And if you look at the screen that we've prepared, you will see that from Woodbridge to 211 McNaughton Road, the distance is a 15-minute drive. It's exactly 11 kilometers away. It's very easy to get to through the Highway 400, day or night, very accommodating. So these are the options that we have versus funeral homes out there that don't have. In particular, I'd like to comment on what I've heard. Cemetery funeral homes are offering a 1-hour total visitation period per funeral. And I feel that that is an assembly line process that we will not allow here at Vashos. We are here to serve you, to accommodate you in any which way possible. We have sanitizing equipment that are very high tech, that we've invested a lot of money. Ryan has actually called the public health department and gone over our protocols and how we're following our protocols, if it meets the standards of public health, or is there anything more that we can do? And they've assured us that we are well beyond what is typical in funeral homes. So please feel comfortable when you come to our funeral home, as we are here to accommodate you, to protect your safety and ours, and making sure that everything is done no less than what's required by the government. I'd like to end off with a blessing, a prayer that we can all pray together, that God gives us the grace to find a vaccine to eliminate this pandemic that we are going through, and as well that everybody in your family and mine remains staying safe and protected from the pandemic. May God bless all of you. I thank you very much for taking the time to listen, and have yourselves a great day. Thank you.